wasn't dope. Imitators, yeah, they all doing the most. I'm the original, nothing coming close. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. I got that thing.
Avec sucre, j'en ai trop envie, trop envie.
I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing.
Je veux des French toast avec du sucre. Le matin, le soir, j'en veux tout le temps. Que quelqu'un me prépare des French toast. Du pain perdu quoi. J'en peux plus. Que quelqu'un m'en fasse. J'en ai trop envie.
I got that thing. I got that thing. I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing. I'm at the Vatican drinking with the Pope. I'm out in Paris getting French toast. Tokyo sake sipping in the robe. Yo, Japan, don't my we got toe. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing. I'm not bragging, yeah, I'm not the type to boast. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't dope. Imitators, yeah, they all doing the most. I'm the original, nothing coming close. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. I got that thing.
Avec du sucre, j'en ai trop envie, trop envie.
I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing.
Je veux des French toast avec du sucre. Le matin, le soir, j'en veux tout le temps. Que quelqu'un me prépare des French toast. Du pain perdu quoi. J'en peux plus. Que quelqu'un m'en fasse. J'en ai trop envie.
I got that thing. I got that thing. I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing. I'm at the Vatican drinking with the Pope. I'm out in Paris getting French toast. Tokyo sake sipping in the robe. Yo, Japan, don't my we got toe. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. I got that thing. I got that thing. Yeah, I got that thing. I'm not bragging, yeah, I'm not the type to boast. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't dope. Imitators, yeah, they all doing the most. I'm the original, nothing coming close. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. got that thing. I got that.
Yo, are you guys partying? What's up, Tim? I I would hang out, but I actually woke up today with like a bit of a cold, so I'm not feeling super great. You're in the you're pre-gaming. Yeah, I'm not feeling super good today. I'm all stuffed up and my got a sore throat. I'm doing the part of the video where I have to find the parts to use out of the ceremony.
The wedding couple, I welcome you all and would like to thank you for being here this afternoon. This is indeed a joyous occasion as we prepare to witness and celebrate the marriage of Asia and Ben. And there will be a point in today's ceremony where you two will be asked to join in and share your declaration of support for this couple. Though all of us gathered here have known them in different ways and through different parts of their lives, we have this in common. We hold them as two distinct, beloved individuals, and we rejoice that they have found and committed to one another. We honor that they stand before us, pledging to travel together on the wondrous, challenging, and unknowable road before them. Your joining them today allows them to promise this to one another in the smiling presence of those who are dearest and most important to them. The foundation of love is a reciprocal choice. It requires the courage to give your love freely and the openness to receive another's. But what makes this choice so essential? Because despite all our differences, love...
Okay, I think I like this first part. What kind of partying are you doing? Are you guys going out or are you just having a house party?
Love is what we all share. It's the great unifier. No matter
Both.
who
Oh man, going all out. Nice.
we are, where we come from, what we believe, we all know this one thing. Love. You all are here to watch them profess that love to each other. We have all loved in our lifetimes. Marriage is the beginning of a new life, a chance at fulfilling long-held
Birthday party tacos. It's pretty fun.
dreams. Marriage endures through the ages of trends and fads. Marriage thrives and can... Each of you bring gifts. Asia and Ben, may you now combine and strengthen your... Marriage flourishes with the support of others. You, the family and friends whom Ben and Asia have asked to be here today, have already given them the love, encouragement, and support that they needed to get where they are right now. They chose to have this gathering of family and friends for such a wonderful occasion so that they could honor each of you and let you know how deeply in their hearts they care for you. Without judgment or doubt, you have all embraced them as a couple over these last few years as they came closer to this day in solemnizing their union. They want to thank you all for your compassion, understanding, and continued support for them as a couple. Our reading today is from Union by Robert Fulghum. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during long walks, all those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will and you will and we will, all those late night talks that included someday and somehow of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a moment in time. And things between you will never be the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife. Asia, Ben, the commitment of marriage is not meant to be entered into lightly, but with certainty and mutual respect. Without forgetting who you are. When the bride and groom asked if they'd like to share 5 things they love about each other to include in their ceremony, they both seemed pretty eager to do so. This is one of my favorite parts of each wedding that I'm privileged to perform, but not all couples want to include these personal sentiments into their ceremony. However, Ben and Asia felt compelled, so I am now happy to share with you what made these two incredible people fall in love. To share with you, so I am now happy to share with you what made about her soon-to-be husband Ben. Number one, I love your loyalty even when I steal your food. Through high and low, you've shown me what it means to stand by someone's side. Your loyalty is quiet but unshakable, and it makes me feel safe, loved, and chosen every single day. Also, you always share your food, even when you say you won't. And to me, that's true love. Number two, I love your sense of humor. You remind me not to take life so seriously, and your sarcasm always finds its way into my heart. You somehow always know how to lighten the mood, or at least confuse me enough that I forget what I was mad about. Number three, I love that you're my favorite rival. Whether we're competing in a close game of mini putts, arguing about who's better at bowling, or turning a board game into a full-blown psychological warfare, you make my life feel like a non-stop game. And even when I lose, rarely, being with you is still the best win. Number four, I love that you keep me on my toes and slightly irritated in the best way. You challenge me, push me, and sometimes drive me crazy. But the truth is, I love how we bring out each other's fire. I never feel stagnant with you. We're always evolving, and usually trash talking while we do it. Number five, I love that you are unshakably well, after hearing about this great guy, Ben, it's easy to see why Asia fell in love with him. But now it's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing soon-to-be wife, Asia. No matter what we're facing, you'll do it better. Number five, I love your strength. The grit is rare. You inspire hope. After hearing these honest and heartfelt thoughts from our couple, it is no doubt to anyone that they are.
I'll figure out a way to use that. They're very long, so they're going to get cut down. Probably won't use like all of it.
Vision. Asia, please answer me this. Ben and
I don't usually put the repeat after me vowels in or any of that stuff.
lives and prayers. When the rings make their way back to the best
Ring warming ceremony.
as husband and wife, as often as either of you looks at these rings, I hope that you'll be reminded. I join my.
On this day, I marry my best friend.
Good job, guys. All right, yeah. Perfect. Hold hands. Now, as I told you earlier, you all have a special responsibility as witnesses to this gathering. Ben and Asia chose to have an intimate gathering so that they could honor you. So, I now invite each of you, as members of this gathering, to verbally share I'm sorry, there must have been honor their marriage. Show your support. We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. It was once said that a dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that new reality starts right now. Ben and Asia, having witnessed your vows of love and commitment to each other, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of West Virginia, it is my joy and personal privilege to pronounce you as husband and wife. Ben, you may now kiss the bride. Family and friends.
Nice little spin dip kiss there. Okay. All right. So not an amazing amount of voiceover to work with, but I feel like it's enough. All right, we have to. How was the meetup? I was going to be there, but woke up with the ick. Yeah, no, it was fun. It was super chill. I think like 11 or 12 showed up. Basically just chatted and drank and ate food. I have to find music now. All right, here's what I have already in their project folder.
Carry all the pains that are heavy, all the weight leaves you heavy. You are never really on your own. There is a love out there that you can call your home. There is a light that turns on when you're feeling alone. You are never really on your own. Know that the shine inside will always keep you strong. Just listen to your own heart. You can glow in the dark.
Sorrow, you are never really on your own. There is a love out there that you can call your home. There is
I just used the chorus. No, I don't know about this one. I like that it has a lot of space to put like voiceover stuff, but I use this song for their engagement session sneak peek, but it was like very short, so I could probably reuse it. I already used this song for another wedding.
I've been asking the questions, waiting on answers that haven't been written. An endless sea of faces, yours is the only one I've been chasing.
The verses don't make sense, but the chorus can be interpreted, lyrics could be interpreted okay. I feel like I'm gonna try this song. Oh wait, no, not this song. I already used it.
I'm awake when I wake up dreaming, but it's loving you that don't feel real. Till the end of, isn't that your fault? The edge is so tight like a tongue, babe.
as a possibility for like the opening.
Run faster, run.
I already used this for their teaser? No.
Take back it all. Here I come, make no mistake. You can't stop this anyway. My fire, I'm out.
Use this for their save the date. Okay, did I use the other one? Studio S2C, what's up? How you do final color grading? I do it in Premiere, Adobe Premiere, and I'm not. I use a LUT on an adjustment layer, and then I go in every clip and I tweak it further. I add more contrast, and you know, I'm not really an expert on color grading, unfortunately. Or do you have a specific question about how I do it, or just want to know the process of how? I just started this wedding, so I won't be doing that for a minute. I use this for their. I use this one already for them.
You say you out. I'm holding my tongue, can't say what's been done. The words have been spun, so please don't ask me any questions. The silence can grow. These lips are staying closed. If you don't want to know, then please don't ask me any questions, and I'll tell no lies. You sure you want to play this game? Playing with fire can spark a flame. It can spark a flame. Are you sure you want that? Shut.
Do you do it manually or use LUTs? Can you show me a little how you do it? Let me see. I do it LUTs and manually. Okay, so here's their teaser.
The winds are strong.
Okay, so this is already done, but okay, so in the color grading panel, so this LUT here has this adjustment layer has a LUT. I use who is Matt Johnson's LUT, but you can use any. And I just put that on, and then I add like 30% sharpening to it. That's just on the adjustment layer. And then I leave it. I don't do anything else to the adjustment layer. And then each clip after that, I will do just a basic correction, and then sometimes use the color wheels when something's like really messed up and the colors are really, really off. But so here, I'll show you you have I use waveform, parade, and vector scope. Okay, so this gives you like a summary basically of the colors and their exposure levels across your image. So if you look through this here, you could see in the middle there's like some weirdness in the middle. That's them, and that's them in the center, right? It's kind of shown through the like waveforms, I guess. But your black levels are always going to be at 0. That's like true black. That's this line here. And most of the time for video, you never want true black, like all the way at the bottom. You want to get close to that, but you never want it to be. They call it if you hit 0, it'll crush the waveforms down. So it's called crushed. It's not overexposed. It's like crushed levels of black. And then your exposure will hit 100, and that is like the brightest white you can have. But most people stick around like 90 and that level, maybe a little over. But you could see some of this is pretty close to being crushed at the top, you know? So, for instance, like all these things that are peaking in the greens here up high, this is like the sky coming through the trees. Okay. So when we exposed for this, we exposed for the subject, so the couple, right? And also it was kind of a dreary day. So it was just clouds, very, very cloudy and gray. So there's nothing we could do really to get any detail in the clouds because there really wasn't any. So like that's why it looks crushed. That's just how it is. You don't want that on her dress, which the guy who filmed this, I didn't film this one. Her dress is white, so you don't want that ever overexposed. And you can see here, if you follow along around that area, none of these levels are hitting above 90, which is pretty good. Now, if you want to go for like an aesthetic and a color, normally what I do is once something is, I'm just going to duplicate this so I don't, because I'll change things. Now you can adjust things, like you can crush the shadows even more if you want. So now I'm getting closer to 0, and this is like a to taste thing. Like to me, this is too dark, but there's nothing really specifically wrong with the image. But their skin tones are a little orange. So instead of trying to get the color wheels to like, their midtones, their shadows, like, and pull them a little towards blue, then it affects like the dress, the shadows on the dress, which I don't want. Or the midtones here, pull them towards blue, then everything starts to look a little like weird and like, wintry. Instead of doing that, I'll bring the shadows up just a little bit so their skin tones don't look quite as dark and orange. You can also do this by like adjusting the highlights, but then, you get kind of this washed out look, which isn't something I personally like. So it's a matter of basically just playing with your levels here, okay? Now, if you want to add in the vector scope back into the mix, this will tell you a lot about skin tones and what colors are peaking. So in this case, I wish I could zoom this in, but actually, can I? Let me try this. Yeah. Okay, so in this case, the reds here. So I'm sorry. Let's start with this. This little like hexagon no, this is an octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's a hexagon, right? This box, you want all of your colors, which are represented by this like glob of noise in the middle. You want all that to be inside that box. And that'll show, because if you go over that, that's basically like oversaturation of colors. So you could see that the reds are getting pretty close. And that's their like skin tones basically. Like they're pretty orange. But they're, like I said, you could probably tweak this so much more and get it even better, but I'm not really super great at it, so I just accept that this is about as good as I can get it. Now, but the real thing is that you could do is this line right here, which might be hard to see on stream, but there's a line right here. And this is the line that basically says your skin tones for every skin type. Any shade of skin tone that you can imagine will sit on this line if it's exposed and color graded properly. So, for instance, you can check that by going anywhere in your image here and drawing up a quick mat. Like, let's use like her neck area here. This is like a pretty decent blob of skin, right? Oh, did I do it wrong? Hold on. Where do you do that at? Mask. Did I? Oh, I did it right. I'm sorry. I have an image underneath it. That's why it didn't. You wanted to do this. I forgot I doubled the layer. Okay, so right here, that's just like skin right here. And you could see that all of that glob goes away because you're just seeing that section of the video, and you can see that her skin tone is actually accurate against this line. So when in doubt, you can always check that and just, delete the mask afterwards. But now his skin tone, I'm guessing, is probably going to be a little bit off that line if I were to guess, because it's orange. But let's see. No, he's still on it. So it's pretty cool how that works, but like it knows that like your skin tones are still accurate, even though they are like, he looks very tan. He was very tan in general. So again, this is coming from me, very limited colorist knowledge, but enough to get by and to do the things I want to do. So basically use your scopes. And here they call them Lumetri scopes, but it's basically a vector scope in a waveform or a parade. A waveform monitor. Oh no, sorry, that is a waveform. What's the parade? The parade is the RGB, so it separates the colors, but it's essentially doing the same thing. It's just separating the 3 RGB. There is a waveform that does not have the color in it. And then you have a histogram too, but I don't really use that. Oh yeah, okay. So you could change that's right. You could change it to wait, let me see here. Parade type, RGB white. Yeah, okay. So you could keep it and represent it as just white if you wanted to, without the colors. Agaliz, Aga, let's go. I don't even know what that means. But yep is right. Okay. So anyway, that's just like my very brief, not very great tutorial on color grading. And like I said, don't just use what I've told you as a start and watch way more YouTube videos. Okay. Back to what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're finding music. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully it was a little helpful. Some of it's like a little too aggressive.
Hold the line up here. This might be, but we will fight until the end. It's a war worth fight. Worth fight. Something's in the air. Yeah. The world is rumbling. Something's in the air. A fire in the night. Out of the blackness. I can see the light. About to begin. Just begun. Something. This is our
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use that.
We knew right now, day and night, I'm seeing things. The sun, the season
Stop and wide, you better drop to your knees and pray. Drop to your knees. Break a leg, I hope you're not let down.
Let me check. I wonder if I had anything left over from this wedding.
Tell no one. Just can you hear the choir? It's on my mind to set you free. Hearts beating, bodies getting closer. Straight down emotion taking over. I wanna be the one to make you come to life. When we touch, we're gonna make it right. Hearts beating, bodies getting closer.
Does he say what I think he says?
Emotion taking over. I wanna be the one to make you come to life. When we touch, we're gonna make it right.
I thought he said, so when he said, I want to be the one to make you come to life, I thought he said something else there. And I was like, wow. I feel like this could be a good closing song.
Times to give it time scale to life.
Lots of dancing footage. They have a crazy dance party.
Hearts beating, bodies getting closer. Straight down emotion taking over. I wanna be the one to make you come to life. When we touch, we're gonna make it right. Hearts beating, bodies getting closer. Straight down emotion taking over. I wanna be the one to make you come to life. When we touch, we're gonna make it right.
I feel like that's a maybe. No, not this one. I think that's like two, like one note.
I found you. Believe we will love you.
It's like two on topic. Try to find music that is not like specifically for weddings, I suppose. Oh, definitely not this song. This is like a really safe song to use. I'm just checking some of my previous projects that I just finished to see if I can find something that speaks to me.
Whispers in your ear, what changes as you travel.
It's a cool song, but I don't know if it would work.
We're stretching in the sun. I'm being guilty. No matter what comes my way, I'll be walking on. This insecurity made and move forward. On my way, my choice. What I my voice. Live my own life. Unapologetically. I'll keep doing my thing. Chasing all my daydreams. Always.
Possibility.
Rising up, I'll risk it all. I'm reaching towards the sky. I'm not afraid as I stand tall. You see it in my eyes. Glory, glory.
No, I don't think so.
Walk on the water, we're in the wild now. We're in the wild. We're in the wild. We're in the wild now. More than you could ever see. We're in the wild now.
This might be a good opener. That might be the opener.
You are shark in this. I think I like you. I think you like me too. I got no parts for your reservations. Your head to think I like. Think I'm feeling. I think I like you. I think you like me too. I got no parts.
That could also work.
for your reservations.
revisiting the project list. Okay, so open with this one. Then cut to questions for the ceremony part. Okay. Now, can I get to... Now, what would be the good closer? Oh yeah, I like that song, but the lyrics are trash. And then end with this? Alright, let me see how this all lines up. 'Cause I feel like this is... Alright, till the end of time. Get both instrumental and vocal versions. And then I think I Like You as the opening track. Add the instrumental in there. Download both. We're not licensing anything yet because I just want to make sure it all works. And then possibly Unapologetic, but I think I'm going to go with the song Questions. I might need a fourth song because this is a 10-minute video. Okay, let me see here. Let's see where we are. I got to do some organizing off screen here, or on screen, doesn't matter. Okay. So I think I Like You is first. And I just stack the instrumental underneath the vocal version. And then Questions instrumental here. Vocal version. Instrumental. Oh, we might, okay, 3 songs might be enough if I don't cut anything. Because that basically cut, okay, we might be all right. So then what I do is I label the vocal version a different color. And then I just go through and I cut all of the verses out immediately. So drag that up, make sure that lines up. All right, and then we will do the instrumental version here. I think right. Okay, so the first song sounds like it's probably done. And the green areas now are where we can put voiceover stuff.
Asking the question.
So first part here will be vocals only. Then the chorus starts to pop in again there.
Asking the questions.
Honestly, we should probably cut that chorus out. Hang on one second. I gotta go AFK. Hello? I'm streaming, but I'm muted. What's up? No. Check in the basket that Henley sleeps in, and underneath it, move my hamper. Maybe it fell. You know. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I didn't mute myself for that. Okay, no worries. This is going to be a great part right here for like the kiss from the ceremony. Yeah, that'll be epic right there. Okay. You know what? I might get rid of this last part with the singing. I can always re-add it. Okay, and then final song. Put some more toasts or vowels, or not vowels, but something there. Cine Tape Productions. Hey, what's up? How is it going? All right, so that's 10.5 minutes of the highlight film. If we fill everything in, don't cut anything. I have a little bit of space to kind of like the song here needs to be stacked a little differently. Like, you know, it can come down here and there should be a little bit of a pause. So it should sound like this when you transition from Act 1 to Act 2. So maybe something like that, maybe a little bit shorter. And then over here, we want to maybe fade this, crossfade it in. Yeah, that almost sounds perfect there. So now what are we at? I could probably shave a little bit off. Yeah, we're still 10 minutes, 22 seconds. I owe them a 9 to 10 minute film, so we have 22 seconds to play with. All fine. I'm from India. I love your work. You are doing great. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. I'm trying. I'm sick right now, so I'm not feeling super great. I'm just trying to make a little bit of progress.
You've done for
Oh, why is this set to 200%? There we go.
today?
All right, now let's get into. I think the songs will work, the music will work. Now it's a matter of fitting parts together, and yeah. Okay, and then right here, I think we can dip the audio down. Just doing some quick mixing. I am from a city in Pennsylvania, United States, called Pittsburgh. If you want to look it up, it's on the East Coast of the United States. Pretty far from India, but that's cool. The internet is sweet. You can meet all kinds of people from around the world. What time is it there where you are in India? Probably pretty late, I imagine. It's 5:36 here.
From the big picture to the tiniest details, you've poured so much time, energy, and love into making today beautiful. Thank you for everything you've done for today, everything you do for me, and for just being you. Everybody, let's make some noise and give it up for my beautiful wife.
That might be a good starter. So we might start with that. 4:06 a.m. Oh my gosh, it's the morning there. Yeah. Okay. So it's so late, it's literally the next day. That's a 11-hour difference. All right, low tone. Wait, clear audio tape. Let's remix this. Dialogue. Low tone. Do you Cine Tape Productions? Do you what do you edit in Premiere? Or are you DaVinci? February 20th. Yep. Yeah. Last day of February, right?
Now let's get serious and talk about my beautiful wife, because without her, this day would not be possible. Asia, from the big picture to the tiniest details, you've poured so much time, energy, and love into making today beautiful. Thank you for everything you've done for.
Okay, so we could do a few things here. We could cut the first line, really, but I'm going to keep it in for now and just see, you know.
Now let's get serious and talk about my beautiful wife, because without her,
we can cut a lot of the pauses that he makes, because we'll cover a lot of this with B-roll, right? So we could, you know, cut that down a little bit.
wife, because without her, this
You're editing in Premiere? Nice. Do you do weddings, or do you do other things? Other, like commercial or corporate?
day would not be possible. Asia, from the big picture to the
I don't know if I want to cut that pause.
tiniest details, you've poured so much.
Maybe this pause though we'll cut. Just a little bit. I'm only shaving like 5 or 6 frames off, but it helps.
You've poured so much to the tiniest details. You've poured so much time, energy, and love into making today beautiful. Thank you.
Mostly weddings. Okay, nice. I've actually I've done a few Indian weddings here. They turned out pretty good. It's a slightly different style, I think, than a lot of like traditional Indian wedding videos, but it worked pretty well.
Today beautiful. Thank you for everything you've done for today, everything you do for me and for just
I did a pretty intense teaser video for one that was like super hype.
today, everything you do for me and for just being you. Everybody, let's make some noise and give it up for my beautiful wife.
Okay, so I can actually shift this a little bit.
Give it up for my beautiful wife.
Why don't you use shortcuts? I don't know. I like to manipulate with the mouse. I use some shortcuts. I'm changing the tool. All right, we'll cut this crap here. Yeah, you have done Indian wedding also. I've seen on your channel. Oh, okay, you saw those, yep. But here in India, it's super traditional. Yeah, yeah. I talk to the, the bride and the groom and the family and like, let them know. I give them everything too, like the full length Sangeet dances and ceremony. Like I edit a full video of each of those too, but like the highlight I try to keep highlights and teasers I try to keep like more upbeat, fast paced. Indian weddings are really fun. I really enjoy them. They're a lot of work though. As I'm sure you know. Just a lot of things that go into it. Slide here.
Now let's get serious and talk about my beautiful wife, because without her, this day would not be possible. Asia, from the big picture to the tiniest details, you've poured so much time, energy, and love into making today beautiful. Thank you for everything you've done for today, everything you do for me, and for just being you.
Don't miss the Indian food. I like Indian food. I mean, maybe not all of it. Like the spicy stuff, man, my stomach can't handle. I never built up a tolerance to super spicy things, but I don't know, man. Anything with like the chickpeas in it, I'm pretty much down for. What is the charges for wedding editing in USA? It depends. I don't edit anybody else's stuff. I only edit like my videos and my team. Like my team filmed this one, so I'm editing it. I wasn't there at this specific wedding. So I basically contracted them to go out and film it. So I paid them. But typically I'd say like, I don't know, like people in anywhere between $500 to $900 to edit. I would assume people have offered, but I can't. I don't want anybody to edit for me. I like to have the control. Balance background. Here we go. Okay, what can we put there?
You did with me. You make everyone try to be the best person of themselves. Asia ran her first half marathon earlier this year. But anyone that's ever met you, Asia, would know how easy that would be.
Thank you all so much for being here to celebrate Asia and Ben. I know that without all of you, there would not be the Asia and Ben that we know and love. I've known Asia for 13 years now. That's insane. What a fun, adventurous, and wonderful.
I how many weddings do I take up in a month? It depends on oh, sorry, Muhammad Ahmed Photo Films. Sorry, on Instagram. I'm behind on the Instagram chat. I get the music from MusicBed, musicbed.com. How many weddings do you take up in a month? So it depends on like the busy time of the year. For us is like the fall. So I'll do one like every weekend if I could. But I can't do that throughout the year. That's usually like a September and October thing. I take like 20 to 25 weddings a year, and hopefully they can be spaced out. But last year, while I'm still editing weddings from last year, actually, I had like 24 weddings, I think, and like 15 of them were like the last 3 months of the year. So like it was fine for the first half of the year, really, and then like the last couple months was like insane, and you just can't keep up on editing. It all just gets added to the backlog.
I'll leave you with this. Yesterday is
Our lives, we have this in common. We hold them as two distinct, beloved individuals. And
Is your energy, especially a very outgoing, goofy kind of energy that we seem to have. Asia is always up to do thing before or not. If you have social media and you've been on Asia's Facebook page, you may have noticed that her bio section simply reads Carpe Diem. Experience is ready to have a good time. Sorry. Always a more the merrier kind of person. You always welcome any kind of company that wants to be in your presence. I enjoy our conversations about what always seems to be the most random topics. What I really want.
What are the T&C for deliverables? How long do you take to deliver the committed? Do you mean terms and conditions? Is that what T&C means? I don't put a delivery date in my contract because I say it varies. You know, it depends on the time of the year people get married and how busy I am. But like this one, we filmed in September 6th. So was that 5 months? But I had like 2 Indian weddings to edit. I got sick. Our cat got sick. There were the holidays. And then, you know, it's just insane. So like, you never know what's going to happen in your life. And I'm just one person. So I don't, I don't say, oh, you'll have it in 2 months, because then like, what if I get sick and I'm in the hospital for a month or something, like then what happens? Like I can't afford an editor to cover me, but I know when I get better, I'll go and edit. So yeah, people will ask, and I just say generally anywhere between 1 to 7 months, basically. I don't think I've delivered anything over 7 months, but I mean, I do edit a lot. I work every day. Maybe it's because I don't use shortcuts. It takes me that long, right?
That you found each other. Before you knew her, I was visiting in town and had a late night conversation with her that I'll never forget. You're a merrier kind of person. You always.
I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure I can talk for everyone that loves you.
I'm sure the Indian wedding would have taken a good time. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah. It was insane. Here, I'll show you you want to see the gallery? The full gallery I sent them was, let's see here. Here's how much stuff I had to send them. Okay, here's the gallery. So they got a highlight film that was 10 minutes long.
It's about to go off. Boom, boom, boom. I like to dance when
It was like a lot. I think there was over 1,000 cuts in this film. Then they got a teaser, a social media edit, all their toasts and speeches. There was 9 of them, and they're multicam edited. Special dances, 2, 4, 6, 8 of these. they had like a Sangeet during the reception. And then all the raw footage I organized too. So it's like Speeches and Dances, the wide angle version, gimbal camera, just raw footage, gimbal camera of the ceremony, raw footage, open dancing, final clip of the night, our assistant's cameras, his camera, another ceremony. Like, so, I mean, this is all like raw footage is still like, you know, somewhat color graded and fixed and everything. Yeah, I think this is, I think this is like 50 something gigabytes of compressed video. Let me see. Gallery usage. I'm sorry, 56 gigabytes worth of video. So, in like a typical wedding for me, like let's see, Hannah and Chris, this one was 3.5 gigabytes. So that took quite a while to put together. Abby and Liam's video, like 5 gigabytes. My other Indian wedding here, Sneha and Akash, 85 gigabytes. So theirs was even more, you know. So Indian weddings are a whole different beast that take, I think that their whole gallery took me 2 to 3 weeks straight of just working on that every day. It's all 4K, yep. Compressed 4K, like 8-bit 4K. I mean, I filmed in a higher bit rate, but I compressed it so it fits.
But anyone that's ever met you,
This wedding here is going to be big too. This is probably my most like highest budget wedding I've ever filmed probably. They had so much. I've done so many videos for them already. Like I did a whole like mini documentary about how they met. Like that they played at the reception. Like where is that? Let me see if I can find it.
Silicon led to all of this.
While driving there, I was just mainly nervous about what her name was because I didn't know how to pronounce Asia. So I took a stab at it, and I guessed her name was AJ, but she let me know her name was actually Asia.
Yeah, so I had all this, and then they filmed this. Or I'm sorry, I edited this like 5-minute video. And then they did like this intro to the football stadium that they like to go to. And then this played at the reception, and then I added this at the end. So this is actually their reception. But anyway, just to explain, I filmed a lot. We did a lot for them. So this video or this gallery is going to be a lot as well. How many videos do you give to your clients? It depends. Typically so the typical package that they get with me, almost, you know, like I'd say 70% are a 7 to 8 minute highlight film, a 1-minute teaser, a 30-second sneak peek that I edit when I get home from the wedding. So like I will film the entire day, come home, and then do a same day like edit that night. I usually don't get done until like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I will, the bride and groom will wake up to it in the morning and have something immediately. So an example of that is something that I edit like immediately. Let me show you. Oh, and then a full-length speeches and toast video. So was that 4 videos? Teaser, sneak peek, speeches, highlight. Yeah, typically 4 videos. So this video here is something I edited like the night before, or I'm sorry, the night after the wedding. So that was like 30-ish seconds. So you can see, I mean, like that takes a while to do. That was probably my most intense one. All right, let me get back to this here.
But anyone that's ever met you, Asia, would know how easy that would be. Every part of Ben's life that you did with me, you make everyone try to be the best person of themselves. Asia ran her first half marathon earlier this year.
I think it was worth it. We've been eating storage way more than we were a few years back. Yeah, man, it's so much. I have a RAID array that's like 26 terabytes, I think. Let me check. Get info. I think it's 24 terabytes. 24 terabytes with redundancy. It's a RAID 5. And it has 4 8-terabyte drives inside, and one of them is like the parity drive or whatever they call it. And then that's backed up through Backblaze. So if that goes down, I can either just swap a drive out, or I could, get it from Backblaze. And then those are current projects. And then when I'm done with a project, I put it on a hard disk drive, like a Western Digital, like 14 terabyte, just a cheap one. Like, well, nothing's cheap now. They're all expensive, but fill that up with weddings, label it on the outside. And then when that gets filled up, I just unplug it and put it in a drawer forever, and then if someone ever wants me to come back to their wedding, 10 years from now, I say, hey, if the drive boots up, you could pay me for the footage, I guess. But no one's asked for that, but I also feel weird just deleting someone's, like, all their raw footage. So I have stuff from, like, I think I have footage from, like, when I first started in 2016. It's a little less organized on some of my old hard drives, but the last, like, 4 or 5 years, I've been organizing footage a little bit better. I need to find a better something about Ben here, like the groom.
Understanding to make it through whatever. Like, Ben, I love that you're always ready to have a good time. You're always a more the merrier kind of person. You always welcome any kind of company that wants to be in your presence. I enjoy our conversations about what always seems to be the...
Okay, found it. That was easy. Let me put up my audio. There we go. Dialogue. High tone.
Ben, I love that you're always ready to...
VJ Pro Studio. Where are you from? Are you in the United States, or are you in India as well?
Ben, I love that you're always ready to have a good time. You're always a more the merrier kind of person. About what...
We used to provide pen drives and hard drives for each wedding, and now, but I just turn the table around. Hard drive to be provided by client before the wedding with the advance payment. Yeah, you could do that. That's not a bad idea. I usually, when I sell raw footage to people, I just put all the clips on like a timeline, for the most part, per camera, and then you're in Bangalore, India, nice. So and I export the whole timeline as, like, one long video, and I'll upload that. Like, I can get that down to like 10 gigabytes usually, like for like a 2-hour video, maybe 8 gigabytes. And people seem to be happy enough with that. Most people don't know what to do with like raw footage on a hard drive, It's like 1,000 clips, and they're just like, how do I watch this?
You're always a more the merrier kind of person. You always welcome any kind of company.
But I mean, at least they have it, so I mean, it's good that you do that. All right, let me use the key commands for you. Oh, what happened? That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. I'm going to use the shortcuts for you. You're in New Delhi, Cine Tape. How far? Bangalore and New Delhi. That's probably
India is a huge country, so I'm not super familiar with where the cities are. Let's see how far away you guys are. Bangalore, India to New Delhi. Woo! Pretty far. 33-hour train ride. That's like me going to like the Grand Canyon in the United States. I'm pretty far from that. I've been there, but it takes quite a while.
That wants to be in your presence. I enjoy our conversations about what always seems to be the most random topics. What I really want you to know, though, is that I can see what a truly good-hearted person that you are and how intentional you are with everything that you do. It's easy to see how much you really care about Asia, respect her, love her, and take care of her. It's not easy finding someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and I'm very happy that you found each other.
I could cut one of these lines out, maybe. Believe in handing off the stuff with a right protection to it, and we take no responsibility for any data once delivered. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have it in my contract to say that I hold stuff forever. This is just something I do. You know, I don't say that I'm holding your wedding films for 10 years or anything. I just do it, and then, you know, if it benefits me later, cool. If not, then, you know, it's whatever. Hard drive, buy a hard drive for like $300 a year, and I get like probably all of the weddings for that year plus some onto it. So
What I really want you to know, though, is that I can see what a truly good-hearted person that you are and how intentional. It's easy to see how much you really care about Asia.
I wonder if I can fit all of this.
Finding someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and I'm very happy that you found each other.
Ooh, it's a little tight.
Ben, I love that you're Ben, I love that you're always ready to have a good time. You're always a more time. You're always a more the merrier kind of person. You always welcome any kind of company that wants to be in your presence. I enjoy our conversations about what always seems to be the most random topics. What I really want you to know, though, is that I can see what a truly good-hearted person that you are. It's easy to see how much you really...
I just have to... I think this is the last move I gotta make. I had a couple who messed up with HDD in less than 3 days. I feel it real deep for them. Did they like drop it?
About Asia, respect her, love her, and take care of her. It's not easy finding someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and I'm very happy that you found each other.
Okay, that works almost. That's perfect. Timing wise, let's shift that over a little bit. Crossfade a little more.
I'm very happy that you found each other.
They just dropped it. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's rough. I'll show you here. This is what my hard drives look like. As I drop it, no, I'm just joking. So just these drives here, and then these are labels with everyone's names for which weddings are on here. If anyone wants me to go back and look, I can try to find it. If not, you know, Like I tell them, I don't hold it forever. Also, I can't just give them the raw footage because half the time I'm like holding the camera so close, I'm like breathing into the camera mic super loud, and I'm like maybe talking shit on the photographer. I don't want them to know that. So I gotta control. Gotta control it. All right, let me get their first look in here. Actually, what am I doing? We don't need that track.
Right directly next to him.
There you go, yay. Oh my.
Trim this back here. We do about 3 to 4 weddings a month max, and pushing the deliveries in about within 2 months. That's pretty good. It's pretty dang good if you got a good system. How many editors do you have?
Oh my gosh. You look amazing. You look amazing.
Pretty, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Oh god, here we go. You should have seen how long it took to get this dress.
Right.
All right, hold on. We got to put that line in there. That's pretty funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We cut this back here.
Amazing.
You should have seen how long it took to get this dress.
Right. You're amazing.
It took to get this dress.
Right. You were early though. I was
I
shocked.
know. We were ready.
I think if we just do...
You're early. Right.
I think I'm going to cut it right here. We don't need, I think, everything after this. What are they saying?
My goodness.
You have one editor. How's about the albums? Are people still willing to get it done? I'm not sure what you mean. How is about the albums? Are people still willing to get it done? You might have to rephrase that one. I'm not sure what you're asking. You mean like the galleries, the full video galleries?
Beautiful. Sparkly. I won't imagine anything less. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You should have seen how long it took to get this dress.
I like that line, and then going into like the upbeat music might be pretty good. Let's see if we can get it to work right. Still looking for someone skilled who's young and willing to stick for a long time with us for video editing. Yeah, it's tough to find the right people even here. That's why I do basically everything myself, because the guys who are really good, they want to do their own
weddings or their own business. You know, they don't want to just edit other people's. So you can't find anybody consistent. And then the people who are willing to do it, they're still learning. And I really don't have the time right now to be training people, unfortunately. The photo books. Oh, you mean like the photographer's books? Yeah, usually people so you're beating them. So people have their videos done before they get the photographer or the photography books. That's cool.
Oh my.
What's going on here?
Oh my gosh. You look amazing. You look amazing.
Pretty.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You should have seen how long it took to get this dress.
Right.
All right, I think that works. All right, and then we'll put some dancing footage there. Okay, so good start to the first act. Do a cut here, do some background music. Okay, what do we have for this part? Let me think.
Challenging and unknowable road before them. Your joining them today allows them to promise this to one another in the smiling presence of those who are dearest and most important to them. When the bride and groom asked if they'd like to share 5 things they love about each other
I'm
to
in
include their
stand-up mode. I'm gonna
ceremony,
sit down.
they both seemed pretty eager to do so. This is one of my favorite parts of each wedding that I'm privileged to perform, but not all couples want to include these personal sentiments into their ceremony. However, Ben and Asia felt compelled, so I am now happy to share with you what made these 2 incredible people fall in love. By the way, neither the bride nor the groom have seen or heard what the other has written ways and through different parts of their lives. We have...
Actually, you know what? Let me do the kiss build up because that'll be epic.
We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. It was once said that a dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that new reality...
Ooh. Starts now. Okay. Can we do that? That might be epic. Okay, let me see if we can fit this in somehow. Crossfade.
We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. It was once said that a dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that new reality starts right now. That new reality starts right now. And that new reality starts right now.
Let me think here. I'm just trying to visualize this part. I think I'm gonna cut the length of some of this. Let me see.
We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. It was once said that a dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that new reality starts right now.
So just a few cuts to make parts of this shorter.
Dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that new reality starts right now.
Yes. Okay, that feels better. The one editor I had, I fired this month for his addiction to alcohol and narcissist behavior, but he was fast. And after sharpening his skills with our techniques, he was worth 3 editors. Damn. Yeah, but it's really hard to overcome narcissism and an alcohol addiction. That's rough, man. Oops.
Starts right now. Reality starts right now.
I might be able to, let's see.
Reality starts right now.
No, it's too much of a cut. Like they could kiss. Where's the kiss at? The smack right there, I guess. And that should be on the downbeat. That'll make it more impactful. I think that's the downbeat there. Drag this over. Whoa, computer cannot handle that. All right, that'll be fine. I'll clean that up a little bit later. It feels like having another wife at office. You don't want your wife in your office? Well, she's editing, right?
In between to always being able.
All right, we gotta get. I gotta figure out how to cut this stuff down. Let me think. Do I want to start with this?
When the bride and groom asked if they'd like to share 5 things they love about each other to include in their ceremony, they both seemed pretty eager to do so. When the bride and groom asked if they'd like to share 5 things they love about each other to include in their
The only thing is, he says 5 things, and I'm not going to fit all 5 things in. So I gotta cut some stuff. Your real wife is an HR and corporate company. There you go. My wife does data analytics for a university out here. And I'm like, do you ever want to learn how to do weddings? And she's like, nope, zero, zero interest. I don't blame her.
When the bride and groom asked if they'd like to share 5 things they love about each other, 5 things they love about each other.
Can I cut the word 5 out? Would that be too much?
They'd like to share things they love about each other to include
Things that they love about each other. Honestly, I don't think I hate that.
share things they love about each other to include in their ceremony. They both seem pretty eager to do so.
She knows no head tail of the love we have for the work we have been doing. No, I completely. It's tough to explain that to people. It's a tough job, but you got to be really passionate about it to be, number one, good at it, and then also, it's all about customer satisfaction, But also, like, I enjoy being able to to be creative and get paid to be creative. So that's great.
To perform, but not all couples want to include these personal sentiments into their ceremony. However, Ben and Asia felt compelled, so I am now happy to share with you what made these 2 incredible people fall in love. By the way, neither the bride nor the groom have seen or heard what the other has written until right now with all of you. So, let's start by hearing what Asia loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben. Number 1, I love your loyalty even when... Let's start by hearing what Asia loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben. Number 1, I love your loyalty even when I steal your food.
I want to drag all this over and just cut it up.
Start by hearing what Asia loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben. Number 1, I love your loyalty. Number 1.
I got to make sure this all makes sense because I'm cutting so much out of it.
Asked if they'd like to share things they love about each other to include in their ceremony. They both seem pretty eager to do so. You always share your food, even when you say you won't. And to me, that's true love.
How do you manage the work and personal life? We have weddings here going on, late nights. It's really tough, dude. All I will say is I think finishing projects can be fun. So I do a lot of work in my free time, you know? It certain times of the year it's easier to balance the personal stuff, but when I'm busy, like I have 11 weddings to edit. So right, I basically just edit and work every day I can. So it's tough to balance it all.
Hearing what Asia loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben. Number one, I love your loyalty even when I steal your food.
Let me think here.
Other to include in their ceremony. They both seem pretty eager to do so. Let's start by hearing what Asia loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben. Number one, I love your loyalty even when I steal your food. Through high and low, you've shown me what it means to stand by someone's side. Your loyalty is quiet but unshakable, and it makes me feel safe, loved, and chosen every single day. Also, what it means to stand by someone's side. Your loyalty is quiet but unshakable, and it makes me feel safe, loved, and chosen every single day.
Okay, wait. Hold on. We got this better. I like this better. Using this part.
Both seem pretty eager to do so. Let's start by hearing what Asia loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben.
Why is it doing that?
Soon-to-be husband, Ben. Your loyalty is quiet.
I had a week being in the same house, still unable to join for a cup of tea. While mostly get home, she is getting ready to leave for office, or I'm sleeping. Oh, this sounds like some really long days. So do you have your is your office is it a different building? My office is in my house. I'm in the basement right now. Just stuck down here.
Loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben. Your loyalty is quiet but unshakable, and it makes me feel. Let's start by hearing what Asia loves most about her soon-to-be husband, Ben. Your loyalty is quiet but unshakable, and it makes me feel safe, loved, and chosen every single day. You always share your food, even when you say you won't. To me, that's true love. Number two, I love your sense of humor. You remind me not to take life so seriously, and your sarcasm always. You remind me not to take life so seriously, and your sarcasm always finds its way into my heart. You remind me not to take life so seriously, and your sarcasm always finds its way into my heart. You somehow always know how to lighten the mood, or at least confuse me enough that I forget what I was mad about. Number three, I love that you're my favorite rival. Whether we're competing in a close game of mini putts, or
Oh, okay. So your office is close at least, but that's nice. I would love to have an office that was like off-site, but I like the convenience of having it here, and I have the space for it, and not it's expensive right now. United States economy isn't doing so great right now.
every single day. You remind me not to take life so seriously, and your sarcasm
So building prices are very expensive, and rent and everything.
always finds its way into my heart. You somehow always know how to.
I think this might just be enough here.
Finds its way into my heart.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be fine. We won't be able to get everything. And they'll get a separate video of the full ceremony. So, like, I don't want to. Yeah, dedicated space. Yeah, because then you have, like, the work-life balance, separation. So it does feel separated. I agree to that. I do agree. Maybe one day I'll have my own space.
When the bride and groom
Let me think here. Pacing wise. Hold on. If I started this earlier and then could fit more voiceover, what does this do? So the dancing footage here.
When the bride and groom asked if they'd like to share things
That's
they
fine.
love about each other to include
I think
in
that
their
feels okay.
ceremony, they both seemed pretty eager to do so. Let's start by hearing what Asia loves most about.
Hold on, I'm gonna get all his stuff in place and then I'll fix his audio because it's definitely quiet. What are the gears used in this ongoing wedding? Gears. Oh, like what equipment I'm using? I have 3 Sony FX3s, 1 A7S3. I'm using an FX30 to stream right now, so that's why my camera looks pretty decent. It's an FX30. All Sony G Master lenses, I think. Yes. I have a vintage lens that I use sometimes too, the Helios 44-2. So I have that. Trying to think what gimbals. I have, an RS4 Pro, RS3 Pro. I think my favorite lens is the 24-70 2.8. That's like my most versatile lens. And then my assistant uses my I have a 28-70 f2 Sony G Master lens. It's not. I was looking to see if it was sitting over there. It's not.
Into my heart. Number 3, I love.
What do you use? Are you on Sony?
That you're my favorite rival. Whether we're competing in a close game, a mini putt, arguing about who's better at bowling, or turning a board game into a full-blown psychological warfare, you make my life feel like a non-stop game. And even when I lose, rarely, being with you is still the best win. Number 4, I love that you keep me on my toes and slightly irritated in the best way. You challenge me, push me, and sometimes drive
You
me
guys Sony fan over there?
crazy. But the truth is, I love how we bring out each other's fire. I never feel stagnant with you. The truth is,
Okay, I think I'm just gonna end with this part here. I love how we bring out each other's fire. Sounds epic.
into my heart. I love how we bring out each other's fire. I never feel stagnant with you. We're always evolving, and usually trash talking while we do it. Number 5, I love that you are unshakably dependable. One of the things I admire most about you is how people can count on love is someone the world can depend on, that I can depend on, is one of the deepest comforts I've ever known. Love how we bring out each other's fire. I never feel stagnant with you.
FX3, FX30 gimbals. Yep. The FX30 is a badass little camera.
We're always
And I'm using a anamorphic lens. You ever mess around with one of those? Like right now, I'm not on this wedding, but like what I'm streaming with is an anamorphic lens. Yeah, I could see why. I like it because it gives you, if you use a full frame lens, it zooms in more. But the anamorphic lens I'm using, it's like a 1.3 squeeze. But when you shine a light into it, like check out see the line? Like that's like an anamorphic trait. The line streak across, like you get really cool flares with it. So I have a set of autofocus anamorphic lenses I've been really wanting to try out, but I have to find the right application for those. Yeah, they're pretty cool. It's a Siriu or Surrey, SUR. It's made for a crop sensor camera, so it's like perfect for the FX30.
Bring out each.
It's a 20 mil, so that's why it's pretty close to my face, but it's not like it's you know, I can get enough. I'm not like, you're not too zoomed in on my face.
Others fire. I never feel stagnant with you. We're always evolving, and usually trash talking while we do it.
I wonder, can I get this last bit completely in there?
Usually trash talking while we do it.
Gotta shift that back just a little bit. Actually, you know what? I don't have to shift anything. I can. There's a gap here I can cut. That should be enough.
I love how we bring out each other's fire. I never feel stagnant with you. We're always evolving, and usually trash talking while we do it.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Talking while we do it.
All right, cut that back. And what's this sound like?
When the bride and groom asked if they
Bring this back here. Oh, brother. What's up, Sriram? FX30 is my go-to, but I have blown my money on the power zooms for both FX30 and 30 with a bunch of Sigma primes. Nice. The it's nice because you got that rocker switch on the FX3 and FX30, so you can run the power zooms with, you know, really, really smoothly. I have a I don't have my camera with me. It's in the other room. I don't want to get it, but I have a focus motor mounted to the lens, and I have a focus gear that I slid on to the it's like a seamless, so there's no stops. You have to slide it onto the lens, onto the zoom wheel. So when I'm on my gimbal, I can use the little I don't know what it's called. I guess the little circle thing on the front. You can use that to zoom in and out on so basically it turns the manual zoom lens into a power zoom. That's dude, it's like a game changer for gimbal use.
When the bride and groom asked.
Okay, I feel like we're good here. Let me cut that out. We gotta mix his audio quickly with that. That should be good there.
Asked if they'd like to share things they love, always evolving, and usually trash talking while we do it.
I've been asking the questions.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're just starting here. I don't have any of the B-roll in yet, but I'm just piecing together the outline of the video with music and voiceover stuff. Patrick Blinn, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I'm doing okay. Holding it together. Still editing weddings from last year. Are you did you figure out your I saw you were looking for an event videographer for your music festival thing that you're doing. Did you find anybody for that? I wish I lived closer, dude. I'd help you out. Or what's your budget? Let me know. Maybe I can come out for that. All right, let me think here. We gotta squeeze some more
Well,
stuff in.
after hearing about this great guy, Ben, it's easy to see why Asia fell in love with him. But now it's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing soon-to-be wife, Asia. Number one, I love your optimism.
You got a handful of options, just had to decide who is worth it. If you need help, let me know. I can help you pick one.
Number one, I love your optimism. You have
People here kind of underestimate the APS-C sensors. It makes you think as if they shoot the event in moonlight. Yeah. But even some full frame sensors aren't that great in low light. So, you know, if you're bringing lights and stuff, like you're probably pretty good with an APS-C sensor. You can also buy like two FX3s for the price of two FX30s for the price of one FX3. So that's kind of worth it on its own.
a gift for finding the silver lining, even when things aren't perfect, though I'll admit you're especially optimistic when things... Well, after hearing about this great guy, Ben, it's easy to see why Asia fell in love with him.
Budget's pretty low. Basically, just having them take raw clips so I can piece them together for little IG and FP ads. Yep. The last person we had did excellent, but not available. Ah, bummer. Yeah, it sucks when you like build a rapport with someone and you trust somebody, then they're like, you can't get them again. Man, I seriously wish I lived closer. I'd love to do it.
But now it's time to hear some of the reasons why Asia fell in love with him. But now it's time to hear some... Now it's... Now it's time... It's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his...
Brayo Writer, thanks for the follow.
But now it's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing soon-to-be wife, Asia.
I wish he wasn't inflecting his voice like that.
Well, after hearing about this great guy, Ben, it's easy to see why Asia fell in love with him. But now it's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing... But now it's time to hear some of...
I happened to see different FPS in the project bin. I just turned the FX3 to 100 frames per second running the whole time. Yep. I run it because you're on PAL, right? We're on NTSC. So I run 60 frames all day. And then if I want to slow it down, because I deliver in 24 frames a second. So you can slow it down if you need to. But you never know.
Now it's time to hear some of the reasons why... Now it's time to hear some...
I think I just approach most weddings with like, how can I be most versatile, like the most versatility I can get out of my camera. Like, what do you do with that?
Now it's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing soon-to-be wife, Asia.
Okay, what can we do about this?
You have a gift for finding the silver lining. Even I love your optimism. You have a gift for finding the silver lining, even when things aren't perfect, though I'll admit you're especially optimistic when things go exactly your way. What I love most is how you focus on the positive and don't let the negative hang around for long. What I love most is how you focus on the positive and don't let the negative hang around for long. It's like you've mastered the art of selective memory. And I mean that in the best way. Your outlook keeps us grounded and hopeful no matter what we're facing. Number 2, I love your enormous heart. From your patients at the hospital to our pets to me, you care for everyone with the same steady, selfless love. You're the kind of person who shows up for others even when you're running on empty, simply because it's the right thing to do. You constantly think of others before yourself, and it shows in 100 quiet ways every day. Of course, your kindness really shines when what we're facing. Number 2, I love your enormous heart. From your patients at the hospital to our pets to me, you care. I love your enormous heart. From your patients at the hospital to our pets to me, you care for everyone with the same steady, selfless love. You're the kind of person who shows up for others even when you're running on empty. Simply because it's the right thing to do. You constantly think of others before yourself, and it shows in 100 quiet ways every day. Of course, your kindness really shines when I follow your instructions exactly. I love your ability to forgive. You always find a way to forgive, not out of obligation, but because you genuinely want peace and happiness for everyone around you. You're willing to compromise, even when it's hard, just to make sure everyone walks away with some joy. It's one of the quiet, powerful ways you love, giving second chances with grace. Number 3, I love your ability to forgive. I love your ability to forgive.
No, I use the audio. He's wearing a lapel microphone. He's wearing one of these, like a DR10L. Sorry, it's probably out of focus with a little mic on it. We clip this on, and then I use the scratch audio track on the camera to sync it. So like this audio clip here, this is from the lapel microphone. I pre-synced it in another sequence to the video, you know. That's why I'm hovering, I'm taking all these video tracks with me.
Here's some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing soon-to-be wife, Asia. I love your enormous heart. From your patients at the hospital to our pets to me, you care for everyone with the same steady, selfless love. You're the kind of person who shows up for others even when you're running on empty. I love your ability to forgive. You always find a way to forgive, not out of obligation, but because you genuinely want peace and happiness for everyone around you. You're willing to compromise, even when it's hard, just to make sure everyone walks away with some joy. It's one of the quiet, powerful ways you love, giving second chances with grace.
I'm going to time this a little bit better for the end so it feels more impactful.
Second chances with grace. Grace. Now it.
Ooh, we don't want that lyric in there. Crossfade that. Get rid of this.
Now it's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing soon-to-be wife, Asia. I love your.
Gonna give it a little bit of a gap there.
Now it's time to hear some of the reasons why he fell in love with his amazing soon-to-be wife, Asia. I love your enormous heart. From your patience at the hospital to our number.
I gotta get rid of this number one thing here. Okay.
Wife, Asia. I love your enormous heart. From your patience at I do. Wife, Asia. I love your enormous heart. From your patience at the hospital to our pets to me. You care for everyone with the same steady, selfless love. You're the kind of person who shows up for others even when you're running on empty. I love your ability to forgive. You always find a way to forgive, not out of obligation, but because you genuinely want peace and happiness for everyone around you. You're willing to compromise, even when it's hard, just to make sure everyone walks away with some joy. It's one of the quiet, powerful ways you love, giving second chances with grace. We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary.
I'm just
It
feeling
was
the
once
pacing
said
right now.
that a dream you dream alone
That's
is
why I'm letting
only
things
a
play
dream.
out.
A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that new reality starts right now.
I'm gonna trim this down here and probably put some B-roll at the end of this of them, like from a portrait session. But I'm just gonna leave it there. Actually, hold on.
To introduce for the very first time as a married couple, Mr. Family and friends, it is my pleasure to introduce for the very first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Asia Bryan.
Maybe I could put this here.
Family and friends, it is.
Background music, this guy.
I use Zoom H6 with a backup line in and wireless mic on camera at times. A first look interview, sending off of. Yep, we get some great marriage advice from parents and relatives. Yeah, that's fun. I have the DJI, whatever it's called, the mic 2 or whatever. I usually don't do wireless because sometimes DJs like they complain about the interference, even though I know that there is no interference, but I mitigate the problem, with that. So I just have recorders that record to themselves, so there's no transmission issues. And yeah, and then I bump in for or I tap into the DJ with an H6 or an H1 or something, get a feed from the board. Always have backup audio for everything.
It is my pleasure to introduce, for the very first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Asia Bryan.
I think what I want to do is this. Oops, I don't want to cut all that. There we go. Take this, start there.
Family and friends.
Actually start on that downbeat song there. Then end up putting them in the film, which gets their eyes filled with love and tears. Yes, sir. I just did a wedding with some well wishes and advice from parents and friends and family, and it worked out really well. They loved it.
Family and friends, it is my pleasure to introduce, for the very first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Asia Bryan. Time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ben and Asia Bryan.
What else happens? They just walk by. Is that it? Yeah, okay. You just moved only the video. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. It's a yeah, I don't really, the audio for that doesn't need to sync. And I just like to have something over them while they're walking out, and he does that goofy fancy spin, whatever. So not a big deal.
Starts right now.
Then I'll probably cut here on this downbeat and do something else during this part. So like can honestly cut this part in, like I'd zoom in. Something there. And then put something here, like some portrait session stuff, and then cut back to them exiting. We're good there. Okay. Final bit. Will I get this part done today? The answer is yes. And then I'm going to take a break because I've been 2.5 hours and now I need a break. All right. So after this, let's see. Oh, no, my name's JT. Just 2 letters. What's your name? I'll try to pronounce it. If it's was it Hindi, right? Or yeah.
Yogesh. I'll try, man. I'm sorry. I gotta work on it. Work on my pronunciation. Your English is better than my Hindi, right? All right. We didn't get we didn't get the best man in here yet, so we gotta do something with him here. I think this. Where do we put him?
But anyone that's ever met you, Asia, would know how easy that would be. I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure I can talk for everyone that's loved you, that we're so proud of.
Sounded really nice. Okay, good. Yogesh. I'm trying. It's actually not too hard to pronounce. Hopefully, I'm getting close. Yeah, JT stands for that's a abbreviation for my first and middle name, which is John Thomas. So if you prefer to say John, you can say John, but everyone calls me JT.
But anyone that's ever met you, Asia,
You know what I should do is start this audio of him underneath. Hey, what are you doing? Make a new audio track. There we go.
anyone that's ever met you, Asia, would know how easy that would be. I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure I can talk for everyone that's loves you, that we're so proud of you. How hard you've worked your entire life with school, your career, and everything in between to always being able to be the warmest person in the room. Whether it's sharing our love for hunting dogs or disagreeing with Ben and
All right. I got to clean this up here.
anyone that's ever met you, Asia, would know how easy that would be.
Easy what would be?
We know it's because he's just trying to keep up with you.
What's he say before this? I cut something, clearly.
Is. Amazing Asia is. But anyone
Oh,
that's
yeah,
ever
here it is. Okay.
PT and tell it to say, put it in ChatGPT and tell it to say how amazing Asia is. But
Oh, he's talking about ChatGPT at the beginning. That's why I cut it.
and, Ben was a little worried for my
Mr. and
speech, so he
Mrs. Ben
said,
and
Dave,
Asia
just.
Bryan.
Ben was a little worried for my speech, so he said, Dave, just put it in ChatGPT and tell it to say how amazing Asia is. How amazing Asia is. But anyone that's ever met you, Asia, would know how easy that would be. I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure I can talk for everyone that loves you, that we're so proud of you.
I might just have to start here, actually, because this shit's stuff before is whack. He's talking about he wrote his speech with ChatGPT. Well, John, signing off, mate. Feeling hungry, sleepy, and need to get my ass on the desk from my eyes. Gonna pop out of my face. Hey, man, get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, dude. Keep in touch. I'll follow you back on YouTube. Actually, I'll do that now, so I don't forget. Keep in touch. I try to stream like every time I'm editing a wedding, so hopefully that keeps up. Hopefully I keep up with that, you know. All right, let me get my I gotta find you on YouTube. Live. There we go. Oh, you got almost 3,000 subscribers. All right, let's go, bro. Heck yeah. I gotta watch one of your weddings. Got engagement. Man, all right. All right. Yeah, dude. Like, this looks good. I like these. Wedding teaser. Oh, 7 years ago. Dang. Appreciate it, brother. I do a lot of high-end Muslim weddings and late have not been uploading anything due to privacy. Oh, gotcha. I understand. Let me see. I'm gonna watch a little bit of this. 20 minutes. Can't watch all of it. Oh, wait. What is this? Dang. Oh, wait. I think I just saw you. Is that you? In the corner? Oh, I missed it. Dude, this is crazy. It's so nice. Oh, yeah. If you send it to me, I won't stream it. I'd like to watch it, though. If you're okay with that. Do you have Instagram? Message me on Instagram. My it's the same as my YouTube channel, Penderville Wedding Films on Instagram. Yeah, send me a link on there if you don't mind. The flowers are, wow. Nice drone shot here. I like that dude's mustache. Like, this guy's mustache is sick. These family pictures are really important to them. Ooh. So many people, holy cow. The Farah part, the wedding is amazing. Push ahead. Okay, is that this part here? So this was not the Sangeet? This was on the wedding day? Nice shutter drag effect there. Yes, the Sangeet. Okay, cool. Oh, hold on. I saw a camera. Ooh, oh, I missed it. Damn. How do you go back? There we go. What are we working with here? We got the Sony A7S III. No. What is that? I can't tell what that is. Looks like a night. What is that? That's a Sigma? Sigma Prime? I like you got the gimbal action going. Okay. 5 videos rolling. Okay, this is the A7 Mark IV. That's a good camera. Looks like you're filming. Oh, she's loving it there. Okay, very nice, very nice. Your dance footage is fun. I like that. Ooh. The little throw of the... Hell yeah, like that. Playing with the light there, very nice. First wedding of FX30, nice.
वारी वारी जावा वे सदके में जावा सजना सहरे तेरे ते
Ooh, that's pretty. Nice venue.
सहरे तेरे
Is this a... Yeah, that has to be a venue. That's not someone's house, right?
ते मैं मोतियां पिरोवा सजना हूँ तुझ पे
Ooh, wait. Does the family get to sit in these nice chairs? That's nice. Resort, okay.
हूँ तुझ पे निसार में लू नजरे उतार में मेरा तो अब से चुरा के सबसे दिल में छुपा लूं मेरे
Oh, the Barat.
मत्थे पे चमकन वाल
One of my favorite parts of an Indian wedding.
मत्थे पे चमकन वाल मेरे बनने दे जुग जुग जीवे मेरा सोना माही जुग जुग जीवे मेरा सोना माही मेहंदी करे हथ लाल मेरे बनने दे हो मत्थे ते चमकन वाल मेरे
Wow. Yeah, 21 Pandas doing the Feta rituals, singing the traditional... Oh, wow. This is a hell of a... Oh, wait, hold on. Is this your team? Is this you? Which one's you? Is this you here? Get the photographers, three photographers? 4, 5? Damn, okay. You did say you had 5 cameras. This is all video, or what's this guy holding in the back? Probably like an iPhone. That's a cool shot. So maybe it's a different tradition, don't they? The two I've seen, they have like a sheet that covers the groom's face until she sits down, so the bride sits down, and then they like unveil her. Nice. Okay, your assistant directing. Nice. I like his jacket here.
बुलावे तुझे यारे आज मेरी गलियां बसाऊं तेरे संग मैं अलग दुनिया ना आए कभी दोनों में जरा भी फासले बस एक तू हो एक मैं हूँ और कोई ना है मेरा सब कुछ तेरा तू समझ ले तू चाहे मेरे हक की जमीन रख ले तू सांसों पे भी नाम तेरा लिख दे मैं जीऊं जब जब तेरा दिल धड़के
I like this song. The music.
तुझसे मेरा ये जी नहीं भरता कुछ भी नहीं असर अब करता मेरी राह तुझसे मेरी चाहत तुझसे मुझे
These your lights that you, or are they the lights that the venue had or the resort had?
जब से है तेरे बिन पल भी बरस लगे
Nice rotation.
बुलावे तुझे यार आज मेरी गलियां बसाऊं तेरे संग मैं अलग दुनिया
I don't think I've seen this at the 3 or 4 Indian weddings I've done. Yeah. Looks like you need, that was dark. Oh, very emotional. What a team. Oh, that's a nice moment. Nice job capturing all the emotion from everybody. The link is the first Muslim wedding you did about 13 years back. Wow. I haven't done a Muslim wedding
Is
yet.
a pretty AI-proof job because weddings are.
Ooh, I don't like this video. I don't like AI. I haven't done a, yeah, I got offered to do a Pakistani Muslim wedding, but I was already booked, so I couldn't do it.
I've only known you for a year, but I'm
This has the highest views. I don't see any link. Did you send me a link?
but I'm sure I can talk for everyone that loves you, that we're so proud of you. How hard you've worked your entire
You better get to bed, man. Go rest. Go rest your eyes.
I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure I can talk for everyone that loves you, that we're so proud of you. How hard you've worked your entire life with school, your career, and everything in between to always being able to be the warmest person in the room. Whether it's Sharon,
See you, man. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out for so long. I appreciated the conversations. Take care.
person in the room. Whether it's Sharon, our love for hunting dogs, or disagreeing with Ben and I in the stance that steak tartare is disgusting. I'm so glad you gave Ben a chance all those months ago.
Yeah, man, that'd be great. Message me on Instagram or follow me if you haven't yet. I'll follow you back there too.
Is disgusting. I'm so glad you gave Ben a chance all those months ago because I know he wouldn't want to live his life without you. So let's raise a glass.
Cut that out. The other of the earth, the other side. Yes, sir. Much love to you too, man. Take care. Get some rest.
Being able to be the warmest person in the room. Whether it's Sharon, our love for hunting dogs, or disagreeing with Ben and I in the stance that steak tartare is disgusting. I'm so glad you gave. I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure
This is Ben and Asia Bryan.
I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure I can talk. I've only known you for a year, but I'm sure I can talk for everyone that loves you, that we're so proud of you. How hard you've worked your entire life with school, your career, and everything in between to always being able to be the warmest person in the room. Because I know he wouldn't want to live his life without you.
Dreaming, but it's loving you that don't feel right. Till the end of, it's not your fault they had you so tight like a tongue, babe. Oh yeah, now you set my body just to get you to speak. You had to take away a feeling that I wish I could keep. But if you love me and you're wondering why you're by my side, till the end of time.
Oh, so close to being done for today. Just gonna finish this up. I'm gonna put 2 more toasts in. All right, let's get some more of
Yesterday,
I like that this is the DJ, but he's a good dude. I kind of like what he said here.
tonight is going to fly by. So remember to celebrate love. Remember to celebrate them. I'll leave you with this. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. So what we have is today. What we have are these moments. Hold on to them. Cherish them. For they're a gift. And that's why it's called the present.
Mm-hmm.
For they're a gift. And that's why it's called the present.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. Definitely link it to me. I appreciate it, dude. Yes.
Tonight is gonna fly by. So remember to celebrate love. Remember to celebrate them. So remember to celebrate love. Remember to celebrate them. I'll leave you with this. Yeah.
I'm gonna clip this out for the DJ here.
Yesterday is history. Yesterday is history. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. So what we have is today. What we have are these moments. Hold on to them. Cherish them. Cherish them. For they're a gift. And then cherish them. What we have are these moments. Hold on to them. Cherish them. For they're a gift. And that's why it's called the present. Tonight is gonna fly by.
I'm sending this to the DJ. 'Cause I've never used the DJ speech, but it's pretty good. So loyal dropping truth. Oh man. Oh wait, is it under exports? All right. Now that I sent that to the DJ, who will definitely appreciate that.
person of themselves.
So thank you very much for all the ways that you touched their lives. Visiting in town, I truly wish you endless happiness from this day forward. While the rough patches happen as they do to all couples, I pray that you go forth now as husband and wife.
All right, let's see here what we got.
Patches happen as they do to all couples. I pray
Might be able to fit this in here. No?
the way you were destined to be together. So please join me in raising a toast to the bride and groom, to Asia and Ben.
Tonight is gonna fly by.
I wish you endless happiness from this day forward. While the rough patches happen as they do to all couples, I pray that you go forth now as husband and wife with the strength, love, and understanding to make it through whatever life throws your way, the way you were destined to be together.
I might put this over here.
I truly wish you endless happiness from this day forward. While the rough patches happen as they do. I truly wish you endless happiness from this day forward. While the rough patches happen as they do to all. I truly wish you endless wish you
Gonna try to cut this hiccup out.
you endless happiness. Truly wish you endless happiness. Wish you endless happiness. Truly wish you endless happiness from this day forward.
Decent.
While the rough patches happen as they do to all couples, I pray that you go forth now as husband and wife with the strength, love, and understanding to make it through whatever life throws your way, the way you were destined to be together. So please join me in raising a toast to the bride and groom, to Asia and Ben. Asia and Ben.
Let me get this timed up better.
Bride and groom, to Asia and Ben. To Asia and Ben.
A little bit off. Music should stop and then.
Groom, to Asia and Ben. Goes to the bride and groom, to Asia and Ben.
Let's cut right here. Slide this down just like one frame. Boom. All right. Mate, check this out and then I'll have to take it down. Okay. You don't want me to stream it though, right? You want me to watch it later, not on stream?
I truly wish you endless happiness from this day forward. While the rough patches happen as
Oh, I messed that up because I didn't drag this over.
wish you endless happiness from this day forward. While the rough patches happen as they do to all.
Yes, please. Wait, I'm confused. Say yes if you want me to watch it on stream, or say no if you want me to watch it privately. Not on stream. Sorry, I'm confused.
All couples, I pray that you go forth now as husband and wife with the strength, love, and understanding to make it through whatever life throws your way, the way you were destined to be together. So please join me in raising a toast to the bride and groom, to Asia and Ben. And Ben.
That's actually the downbeat there, so I should end there. Yeah, however, I need to pull it down ASAP. Okay.
To Asia and Ben.
Where'd you send me the link? On Instagram, maybe?
Oh, she wanted to. Oh, hi, Jamie and JC. I'm just organizing a wedding film, so it's hard to explain, but there's not much cool to look at right now. So there's 3 songs. There's 1 song here. I don't know, VJ, or oh my gosh, you told me your name. Yeah, wait, hold on, let me get it. Yogesh. Uh, I don't know if YouTube allows the link in chat. I don't think it does. You have to message me on Instagram. I can pull it up. My niece is watching now, though. She wants to see some video stuff. So let me do that real quick. So there's JC. There's 3 songs. This one here, and then this one down here, and then this one here. It's hard to see. You're watching on a phone, so it looks like crap probably. I'm just organizing the music so it matches with the toast. So there's not much like interesting to see right now, but like for instance, like, you know, you get something like this.
It's gonna fly by.
You make dramatic hits with the song, right? So it's all out of order right now.
Tonight is gonna fly by. So remember to celebrate love. Remember to celebrate them. I'll leave you with this. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. So what we have is today. What we have are these moments. Hold on to them. Cherish them. For they're a gift. And that's why it's called the present.
So I'll put video and stuff on top of that, but I have to like organize first. This isn't really fun. Sorry, Jamie.
The friendships and relationships we've built with you are all unique and special, but yet all have one thing in common. They all bring something positive into our lives. Building off the strengths that we take away from all of you.
I wonder if I could fit. No, let me think here.
To all of you, thank you so much for being here. Having everyone we care about in one room is something we don't take for granted. The friendships and relationships we've built with you are all unique and special, but yet all have one thing in common. They all bring something positive into our lives. Building off the strengths that we take away from all of you.
Yeah. Jamie, if you want to watch on YouTube, it's better. You could see better on the screen because like Instagram, I have it like layered. Plus there's a delay. So I read your message and like 10 seconds later, you hear my response. On YouTube, it's quicker. But yeah, it's not just like dropping clips in order. You know, you can edit everything out of order, you know. And there's a reason you do that to like line things up with the music, and then you can go in and put clips in over top of things. Like their first kiss here, I wanted to time their kiss with like the crescendo of the song. So I did that because I knew the kiss was going to be at this point in the song, right?
We all know that your visions of the future are not identical, but always complementary. It was once said that a dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, that is reality. And that new reality starts right now.
See how you do things for like emotional impact, basically? You use the crescendo of the song to play, to be how it's, you know. Sorry, I've been at this for 3 hours. I'm like kind of drained right now, so I'm not explaining things very well, but yeah. Okay, you sent me the link on Instagram. Let me check here. Okay, I'm going to wrap up here. Let's see. Copy. She gets it. Okay, Jamie, good. Let's see. I have a person watching from India right now that wants to show me wants me to show me something that they did. So I'm gonna pull that up. As soon as I get there. Sorry, this is taking a minute. Okay, here we go. Ooh, 16 minutes. Can I watch some of this? I can't. I don't know if I want to watch all of this. I'm so tired. So this is one you just did.
He told us 2 years back.
I would like to introduce somebody. Her eyes, they are so pretty. They are not pretty.
Oh, I
in
like
the
this
sense of
already.
How they look, the innocence behind them, the little childishness behind them. Everyone has played their part and have gone above and beyond to make sure me and Manal have got what we expected.
There's, you did this in English? Okay. I was expecting not English. That's good.
We've only been engaged for like 4 months. I feel like I got to know him on a much deeper level. I think the dynamic of our relationship changed quite a bit. As soon as he
Dramatic
proposed
lighting.
my
I like it.
finger,
Yeah, this is a lot better. Not that the other one was bad, but this you could tell that you've
I only see love in her eyes, and that's one thing that I really like about her.
improved, you know. Wow. Ooh, I like the crossfade to have that above them.
So there's nothing specific as such that interests me. As long as it's Manal, I'll be happy.
Aw.
Came from a place where I've seen my parents work really hard. They've never taken a break. There's never a break from parenthood. You can get a break from work. You can get a break from your friends, but there's truly no break in parenthood. They've gone above and beyond to give us this life, this wedding, having Manal. This is one of the biggest dreams that I have coming true. And it's only brought a lot of barakah in our relationship and in my life.
He's the type of guy that when you meet him, you feel like I've known him my whole
Why
life.
is there an echo? Is that me?
जरा देखो नाम तेरा लिखा है मेरा है जो मेरा सब तेरा
There's an echo on her voice. Did you hear that? Do you need to fix that? I don't think. Is that me? No, I think all mine's muted. Okay, it's not me. Check her voice there. Yogesh. Wait, am I saying your name right? I'll look at it again. Yogesh. Sorry, Yogesh.
मैंने आपका निकाह फैजान शेख के साथ कर दिया। क्या आपने कबूल किया?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैंने कबूल किया।
कबूल है कोई शर्त
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मैंने कबूल किया।
कबूल तेरी जिद है सारी सारी बातें कबूल है कबूल सारे दिन तुम्हारे सिया रातें कबूल है
तेरी हूँ तू दर्द दे तो दर्द को भी चूम लो मुस्कुराना है तुझी से तुझसे ही आराम है तू नहीं
You don't have blessings, then it's
Yeah.
of no use.
Yeah, it's of no use. You may have everything under the sun, but if you don't have blessings, if you don't have love in this world, it's of no use.
It's true. I like the interviews mixed in. That's nice.
दर्द हो ये राबता कबूल है इश्क में जब डूबे हम भी मिले तो कैसा गम कबूल होता है खुदा ये इश्क का उसूल
No, he's a big example for all the children of the family. Everyone adores him
and everyone appreciates whatever he has done all these years.
You also, I think.
Really.
दो दिलान जुड़ी दो टूटी रोदा ले हमें already देखो मूड पूरा अल्लाह अल्लाह breaks are hard but it's true but anyways really happy for him alhamdulillah जोड़ा अल्लाह बना के ऐसो they look very cute together
That's a cool prompt.
we all love you Manoj we do
and everything aside all the best you both
all the best to you both
have
अच्छा
fun
जिंदगी कर ले करो अल्लाह तुमने हयाती दें दे
आमीन
आमीन आमीन अल्लाह तुमने खुशी दें दे खैर और बरकत दें दे और क्या दें दे
बस
बच्चे दें दे बस बच्चे दें दे इतने 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 दें दे हमें ले गोद में ऐसा खेलती
लड्डू चाचा खिलाती
बिगाड़ती all of it yes
welcome to the family
yes
Bobby
that's the matter baby
that's the matter
that's
baby.
the matter baby
I've known Faizan, I've known Manal, I've known them together, and I think they just bring out the best in each other.
I like that effect.
And I
That's
wouldn't
cool.
have trusted anybody else to give Manal to. And yeah, I just hope Faizan really, really takes care of her. There's nobody else in the world she loves as much as she loves Faizan. I've just seen it all.
जिम्मेदार जितना जल्दी बनती उतना अच्छा रहता है साथ में चलने के वास्ते
No,
but
make the most
inshallah.
of the time, enjoy the moment, spend as much time as you can together. Now, you are not just an individual person, you also have someone holding your hand. So, yeah, never let go. Always keep holding
very
each
nice.
other's hand no
Very
matter what
nice.
happens.
Might have to skip ahead there.
सबसे पहले
See what
अपने
else. I might scrub
दिन
through
को-
it because I actually got to eat dinner.
नी तेरी कुड़माई के दिन आ गए आँखों में मिलने के वो पल
I think somewhere they trusted his choice and they knew that I was someday gonna come home for real, and they've always treated me that way. I can't tell the difference between the day after the nikah and the day I first went to his house. They always treated me like I was already part of their home, and I'm even happier now that I'm your wife.
The best compliment we got was that, yesterday she said,
As our life progressed from
See what do you got for
the
dancing
small
here
kids to a teenager.
at the end. I like the lighting in here. Dramatic.
2-3 months into us dating, she
It kind of
dropped
feels
her
like
card in the
a
car itself.
I got that
like
card
a
and then I
documentary, like
asked
a
who was
reality
this one.
TV show. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. Party glasses, nice. Can't go wrong. Nice job. That's good, man. Good shit. All right, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream. I'm gonna come back. I'll finish what I have done, what I have to do here. But I gotta eat dinner. It's dinner time for me. So, Yogesh, thanks for sharing that. Appreciate it, man. Let's reconnect soon. I'll catch you. Get some rest, man. Get some rest. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry, and then I'm probably gonna come down and finish this little bit, and then tomorrow we'll probably be adding B-roll to this, and then we'll be good. So, and you can see how crazy I get with that because I do lots of cuts, lots of fast cuts. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. Take care. Good night or good morning.